Vega Turetsky. I'm here with my co-host Melinda Brancato. Last season, we explored the stories of so many students, from chemists to impressionists and even martial arts enthusiasts.
This season we're back and more excited than ever to keep diving into your student experiences. We have a lot of exciting things ahead and we cannot wait to get started.
To kick off this season, we have here with us today the undeclared and exploratory career coach from Career Services, Mary Buskey.
Welcome to the show, Mary.
It's awesome to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
So this is super exciting. We know that WTOP 10 is a student-run organization, but you are a part of the SUNY Oswego staff.
Yes, I am a happy and proud member of the Career Services team.
That's awesome. But I mean, you are still a student as well, and we'll touch more into that later, but that's super exciting.
Exactly.
It's exciting that you're here, and we're glad to have you.
Collaborating is what I'm here for. I love it so much. Happy to be with you and just interacting with WTOP. Such a big org.
Yes.
Do amazing things.
So obviously we've gotten to know you a little bit throughout the semester so far and even over winter break, but our audience doesn't. So do you want to talk about that?
Of course. So everyone, my name is Mary. Please just call me Mary. That is what I prefer. So I'm an alumni of SUNY Oswego. I graduated in May of 2020 with my bachelor's degree in human resource management with a minor in communications. As Melinda said, I am a grad student, but that's actually not at SUNY Oswego. So I actually go to Kent State, based in Ohio, completely online, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. About me more recreationally, I was born and raised in Oswego County. So I was actually born in Syracuse, but I was raised in New Haven, New York. So I like to say that I am a county, not a townie, but as a student. So that is just a really cool thing about me. I love this area. I moved out to Ohio and actually lived in person there for a little bit, but came back. I have a cat named Aria, so I have a fur baby. No actual babies yet.
Absolutely. That's really cool.
Wow, that's really cool. What made you want to stay in the area?
I'm really, really close to my family. So I'm an only child. I've always just been really close to my parents. My grandfather, super close to him. So being able to connect, spend those like Sundays with family, having dinner, has always been a really big thing for me. So I left for a little bit to try it out because I didn't want to ever have that I don't know feeling. So I left, but I happily came back. I like living solo and independently, but having that freedom to see my family whenever I want.
Completely. I understand that a lot. I mean, I'm from the area. I'm from Oswego. So I don't get the luxury of being a county. I'm a townie. But that being said, what do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah, so I'm definitely a person that likes to keep myself busy. That is something that I would say is a big thing about me. But I love to read. That's like recreationally, just for fun. I like to escape and get into like a different world and jump into that. I play Mario Party. Baby Bowser's my favorite. I get that's not actually his name, but that is the only thing I will call him. So
it's like the thing with Baby Yoda. Everybody calls him Baby Yoda, not
exactly.
Grogu.
It's just Baby Bowser. He's cute.
Yeah. Adorable.
Right. Well, no, I love to read too, and I have too many books that I can talk for hours about.
Yes.
I will not now though. What else did you do with your time on campus as a student?
Yeah, so I was very actively involved on campus. So I'd say probably the two biggest things that I did is I was a staff member for Res Life, so student staff. I worked in Johnson Hall for 2 years as an RM, working with our first year students, teaching GST 100, facilitating technically. And then I was a VCA over in the Village my senior year, so that was all really cool. But then I was also part of Alpha Phi Omega, so that's the co-ed community service Oregon campus. I was a president for one semester my senior year with them. I loved it, organizing service projects. It's really all about giving back and focusing on the cardinal principles of leadership, friendship, and service.
That's awesome.
You definitely seemed like you had it really together, when you were in college.
I would say like to a point I did. Like I always knew that I wanted to gain experience, but that doesn't mean I necessarily knew what I wanted to do. I changed my major a ton. I really was exploring. I had no clue. There's moments where I didn't even know if I wanted to be in college. I explored leaving college. I almost enlisted in the military. I was really all over the place.
What were the majors that you kind of went through?
Yeah, so let's see if I can remember it because it's a list. So I came in as a childhood ed major with an arts concentration. And I was very proud of I'm never going to change my major. I am this forever. Ha ha ha. I laughed at anyone. Yeah, and then 2 weeks in, I changed my major. So I went to be a English concentration. Then I changed to a social studies concentration. Then I added a minor in sociology because I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Then I was like, it's really cool, and I switched it to a major, a double major of education and sociology.
Oh my God.
Then I was like, ooh, no thanks. So then I declared business education because I still I just love education as a field. My family's educators. I think I'm 7th gen educator now in higher ed. So I was trying to think that out. So it's business, and then I added HR as a dual major. And then I realized that if I wanted to graduate on time, doing that dual at the point I declared it was not realistic at all. Yeah. So I went to just be an HR major, and then I ended up adding in my comm minor, and that's where I finished off and graduated.
Yeah. Communications, guys, woohoo!
We love it.
I think if we count that all up, we went over this. I believe that's 7 changes in total, which is awesome between the minors and double majors. I mean, you helped me change my major from biology to public relations, and I've talked a little bit about this in the past. But you got me beat there.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah. With all that knowledge and background on what you know now, then realizing your love of human resources and higher education, how is that dictating what you're going to be doing currently?
So currently, I am a career coach in career services, and my specialty is working with exploratory and undeclared students. And I think really I fell in love with that because I was exploratory, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I love helping people find their journey and find their personal strengths. Because I found the person that was in my role partway through my journey, and it really made the difference. So I want to be that person for others. I love higher education. The field is really fast-paced. I like the change. Every day is going to be different. Every day is going to be exciting. Not every day is going to be the day that I love, because when you do things you don't love every single moment, it's about loving the majority of it. But I found that in higher ed. I feel challenged. I like feeling challenged. I feel like I'm constantly growing. And there's so many things I can do in this field where I don't ever have to be pigeonholed into anything.
That's really important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, challenges are great. And you seem to be extremely ambitious. Now, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of Mary's plans after grad school and some things for all of you to get excited about.
Athletics. Aaron, there are 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups.
For half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union Building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire, but you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that you need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Melinda Brancato. Faye and I are here with our guest, Mary Buskey, and we're going to get right back into it.
So we left off talking about the fact that you're currently in grad school, while working full-time down at Career Services as the undeclared and exploratory career coach. So what are the plans ahead? You seem to have a lot going on.
Always. Keeping a lot going on is my goal. If I'm not doing a lot, I probably don't know what I'm doing. So my big thing is I want to finish out my grad program. So I'm studying higher education administration and student affairs. I already earned a certificate in career and academic advising, but I'm graduating with my master's this August, which is super exciting because I've been doing it on a part-time basis while working full-time. Because 11 months into my program, I got this job here. And I relocated myself from Ohio back here, back to Oswego County where I love, and just started working and hopped into it. Are you looking more for what projects I'm doing at work, like in my role?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so right now, one really cool thing that I'm looking forward to is I'm going to be launching some posters that will go in the campus. So that's where Career Services is located, along with some other great departments on campus, that are highlighting formerly undeclared students in their journey to finding their major. So it's going to be a 6 series, highlighting and really just shouting out your peers. So that's one big thing. I've done a lot of workshops. I've created workshops from scratch, including the Holland Code workshop, which we're going to play some games for later, which I'm really excited about.
We're excited too.
And then I've launched a gratitude workshop, so really looking at how you can use gratitude to keep yourself refreshed in combating burnout in your work. And also just use it to think about networking in a new way and thinking about building those relationships.
That's amazing. Have you done anything that has required you to travel?
Yes, so really cool thing over winter break, I actually went down to Texas for a weekend, fully paid, not by me, which always the best way to travel is when someone else is paying for it. And I was a coach for Delta Tau Delta's PresX, so it's a President's Leadership event for presidents of all of Delta Tau Delta. It's a fraternity. Where they actually got all of their presidents together in one space and did leadership development. And I was a coach and a leader for that.
That's incredible. I mean, it sounds like it was a lot of fun to be a part of the projects that you've got planned. How exactly can students get involved with the said projects? You mentioned your poster project, but like, let's say I was an undeclared student and I wanted to be on a poster, because that sounds really cool. How do I do that?
Reaching out to me is probably the best way to get started. If you want to maybe be highlighted on a poster, we also have the Major Mondays on the Career Services page where we highlight people's major journey every single Monday of the semester. Best way to get on that, get in contact with me, and then it's a collaboration between me and my intern and getting that, the story you want out there posted. Meet with me in general or just interact with Career Services. I do individualized coaching with students because, especially when we're thinking about career journey, it's so individual. We want to go based off your interest, what gets you excited, what you love. So I think get involved. If you're involved in a student organization like WTOP or Alpha Phi Omega, which I was in as a student, or really anything, if you want to bring in myself or anyone from Career Services to do that gratitude workshop, really help revive and re-energize your population. Or think about Holland Code, which is a theory of career. So it's a tool that we can use to explore careers. I think big thing is reach out. Don't be afraid to ask.
It's definitely very helpful to reach out.
Right. Even if it's I don't know what I'm asking for, but can we just talk? It's worth it.
Right, those sound like really cool things to be part of. Speaking of new things to be a part of, you're joining our Major Discussions family.
Yes, I am. I'm joining you through social media, giving students like you that are watching, some weekly major advice.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be collaborating with you. Can we get a little snippet of some of the wisdom that you intend on sharing with our audience?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest tips, study what you love. At the end of the day, choose what gives you joy, what gives you energy, and pursue that. And the rest will follow. Career is fluid. It's going to change. You're going to have a lot of options. But if you follow what gives you joy, you're going to get into a career that gives you joy. And ask for help along the way. But if you like it, it's probably a good idea to pursue it or try it out. Know that you won't like every single class, but if you like a majority, that's a good place to start.
Absolutely. I might steal some of that advice for myself as well. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, we're going to be playing some fun games.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Major Discussions is the new show that explores the stories of students right here on campus. I personally came here to SUNY Oswego for the broadcasting program because I love to hear people's stories and to do work just like this.
Welcome back to Major Discussions. I'm your host, Melinda Brancato, and I'm here with Faye and Mary. I hope you stay tuned after that break because we've got some games that you guys can play at home too.
So, today actually we're playing some Holland Code games like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, so my Holland Code workshop I have, we actually play 6 games, so we're going to take some time and hop in and to play one of them. And this represents that artistic part of the Holland Code. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with Melinda. I'm going to have you take this whitefeuille.
Got it.
Pick a marker, any color of your choice.
Purple. Let's go purple for Major Discussions.
Awesome. And I just want you, so you are going to create something. If any, we are here supporting you. So I just want you to add one thing. Add one thing to your whiteboard.
That sounds good to me.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hold it
Thank
together.
You. That would be great. Let me just.
Okay, awesome. What do we think this is? How are we feeling about it?
I think it's a happy sun, seems like to me.
I think it could be a sun or an insect. I'm unsure, but we're going to go with it.
Okay.
Faye, I want you to add one thing to this.
Oh, I can add to it a little mustache.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Mustache.
Should I clarify what that was?
Oh, no. No, we're just going to go with it.
Got it.
Whatever we think it is, it's just going to
Could have been
exist.
a turtle.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Okay, so now I get to add my one thing.
Okay.
And Melinda, it's back to you. Sure. We're just going to pass around adding one thing, not overly talking about what we're doing.
Oh, wait, only one thing. Can I add 2 sides?
I'll let you add 2 things.
All right,
We'll spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So for those of us who've actually watched the Pictionary before, you'll know about our artistic abilities or lack thereof.
This is scary because I just declared a graphic design minor. So.
Can I add one?
Impressive.
You know, the skill set gets built over time.
Impressive.
I hope.
You can't be an expert day one.
Impressive. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
What is happening? I'm just as confused as everybody at home.
Okay, I think it is looking good. Who knows what it is?
Okay.
Okay, so now I just want to sort of like look at this. So Melinda, you started off with this amazing art project that I gave you. Is this what you imagined that it would look like?
Not exactly, but I'm not mad at it.
You're not mad? Okay.
No,
okay.
I enjoy it. I actually want to name it. Can I name it?
Yeah.
Can we call him Marcus?
Do you want to tell us a story about him, about what's happening here?
Okay, I think Marcus here, he looks like a very fun guy. You know, he's just got like a bright personality, kind of like the sun we have going on here.
I like it.
You know, maybe he spirals creatively. You know, that's why he's got a shirt on with a spiral. And he's got really big feet. I wouldn't want to go shoe shopping with him.
Okay. No, Faye, you're laughing, but what's a story that you might be able to tell from this? Completely separate from Melinda's, like looking at this, like what do you see? What is it like, what's it speaking to you?
I see a futuristic robot-like creature.
Oh.
Named Herman.
Herman.
So we got Marcus and Herman.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Again, I think that the cogs inside of the machinery mean like maybe our artistic ability or lack thereof. This is what a cog might look like.
I think we're both going a little existential here with the spiraling.
I'm okay with that. I am in full support.
Is that our brand?
The really big thing like that with this activity is that there is no right, there is no wrong. When we were thinking about like Holland themes, the artistic theme doesn't necessarily mean that we have artistic skill.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, in my Holland code, I'm social, enterprising, artistic. Artistic's in my code. If you can see that green stuff I added, I'm not that like artistic in like a literal sense. I'm not the person you want to pay to make a painting by any means. So artistic and Holland theme is really like, it goes beyond that physical form of art, and it really goes into that creative thought process of being able to look at this and turn this into a story to make it real. So it's more than just like the physical art, but it's fun to like pass something around with your friends, make something random, and then make a story from it. Think creatively. See how you feel about that process. Because if this is something that was really, really fun, maybe you want to go into a communications field where you get to spin stories and like think about it. So this is like one cool little activity.
I think it's really interesting that Faye and I are both communications majors, and we managed to personify him as well.
So
that's something to kind of look at.
Absolutely, yes. And we love telling stories too. I mean, this is our entire point of the show. Telling stories and communication.
Yeah, and the thing is there's no wrong answer. This is one of those where you make your story, you tell your story, you stick to it, and it's about having fun and being together while we do it. Like, I don't know, he feels like a friendly monster to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's where my description's at.
That feels right.
Well, that was awesome. The fun will continue on our next segment, so stay tuned.
We've been marinating chicken in all sorts of liquids for 24 hours. These are vitamins and minerals and things that we need, nutrients. The chicken speedy is a staple of our culture.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP 10 Nightly News.
For the governor race with a strong lead, former Governor Andrew Cuomo is...
Barlow announced the completion of a large building mural in downtown Oswego.
The renovations on the Hewitt Union building, turning it into the new Hewitt Hall.
And as we move into tomorrow, that rain is going to be in our area.
Moving to the Diamond now, as Sweet Caroline got a lot sweeter last night.
Welcome back. As always, I'm Melinda here with Faye and our new major member, Mary Buskey.
We have yet another game to play. That is Taboo. I want to shout out my father because he gave me this amazing suggestion and Mary plays it as part of her general Holland Code game, so thank you, Tati. So the way that you play Taboo is that one at a time, each player draws a card from our special deck. The card has a word and several words that describe the title. Whatever is on that card are taboo to say. The one who pulls the card describes the main word without saying any of the taboo words, including the main word. Then the other players have to guess what the title is based off of the description. Whoever guesses it correctly gets a point. So how about Mary draws our first card?
Okay. Honestly, you described that way better than I ever have. I might have to listen to this recording and just be like, okay, that's how we describe it from now on. Okay.
I'm glad.
So, oh, okay. All the words I want to say are already on the no list.
That's how it works.
A pool. It's a piece of clothing, separate from each other.
Pool outfit?
Bikini?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Point.
Cool.
Point for you?
Great.
I guess so, yeah.
I'm going to go next.
Yeah, go next. Pick a card.
Okay. Huh.
That's how I felt too. I can see it.
King Kong.
Monkey? A gorilla?
Movie?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Fast.
This is going faster than I expected,
I'll
Kate.
just be making movie references.
Nice. Okay. I guess I will take one. Oh my God, no. Oh my goodness.
Luckily, there's 4 options on each of these cards, so we can just like keep rotating.
Yeah, keep rotating until you get one. So, kids.
That's vague.
Bunkhouse.
Camp.
Yes, it's camp. Nice.
Let's go. I think what's really fun about this is just the general confusion on our face when we
yeah.
the card. So I'm gonna, okay.
I hope you're enjoying this all because we're lost.
Let's figure this out together, guys. Okay, seconds.
Time?
Food? Dinner?
Seconds. How many seconds
60
are in
a minute?
Clock.
Is that the question?
Close?
Clock.
Closer.
Time. Stopwatch.
We have classes, no.
Time.
Right now,
the general
time
concept
is...
of time. Minutes.
Hours. I've just said words I can't
say. What was it?
The word was hour.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't do that. Don't say the words you can't say.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, this is it's portable. That's not great for you guys.
Phone.
That is, but that's not it. It makes people really like it when you wear this, especially if you work out in a gym.
Headphones.
No, like you put it on yourself.
Deodorant.
And then it, yes.
Oh my god. How did I know?
My start was not that strong.
Okay.
Well, I have no idea, so I guess I just smell that. I don't know.
You never know.
It's a residence, but a temporary residence. But
Airbnb.
not a very nice one.
Jail.
No, not a nice
A
one.
motel.
Close.
Hotel?
Very close.
Holiday Inn.
A
No,
microtel.
very close.
Very
close.
Airbnb.
No,
I already said
you're
that one.
so
Oh,
close. It's so close to one of the things you said.
Apartment. No, apartments are nice.
No.
Is it a condo? Is it like, no, that's nice. Condos are not. Condos
It's
are
so
nice.
close to what you said. I'm like,
There's
they're all
no-
synonyms for things you've already said, so.
I feel like I'm ready to give it.
Complex. Duplex.
No.
We give up.
We give
Okay.
up.
It's a hostel. Hostel. Like a hotel, but a hostel.
Okay.
Girl, I don't even know.
Yeah, I was
I
never,
know, I'm like,
I was
motel,
never
it's
gonna
so
get there.
close.
I'm a little bit behind on my English homework right now, so that's
Well,
okay.
do you want to draw our last round?
I absolutely do.
See how I got her to do it so that I don't have to be the one trying?
Oh, thanks.
So smooth, right?
Well, we have to guess them though.
Vega, think
Oh,
Hanukkah.
true.
Holiday?
Hanukkah. What did I get you for Hanukkah?
A mug!
There we go.
And
I didn't have a chance of doing that one.
Yeah, sorry.
And you'll be seeing that actually, hopefully on our next episode.
If we can remember.
So
We're
if we
really
can remember to bring them. Anyway, that's our show, folks. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Thanks so much to Mary for joining us here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We are so excited to have you on the show. But you guys can follow us on our Instagram page, major_discussions, and our Twitter, MD_TV show for behind the scenes content and some fun questions throughout the week. Excuse me.
So tune in next time for more major discussions.
We're so excited.
Athletics. Aaron, there are 6 big points. This is the one you've been waiting for. This group has never beaten Cortland.
Getting started with some men's soccer as the Lakers had 2 conference matchups.
For half of the Lakers' goals this entire season.
Offense is key. You talked all about scoring goals.
Welcome to Understood.org, a free online resource for parents of kids with learning and attention issues, with personalized recommendations, tools, and daily access to experts to help your child thrive. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.